You get your tying goal and go-ahead goal within a minute, but overall, what did you think of your team's performance tonight?
I thought they played great. I thought they played great. In the first minute of the game, we give up, concede a goal, and it's something that we've done, in the last two games, and it just really, the response of the team is really important, and they responded the right way, kept their nerve. Kept their steel about them, and then kept pushing to get the goal. And then when they got the goal, obviously getting the next one right away, put us ahead and put us in a driver's seat in the game. And I think that we generated some opportunities after that. But it was a tight game. I mean, Memphis has done a great job. They're a handful, and I think that they're where they're at in the rankings in the RPI because of how good they play.
You mentioned the early goal, and like you said, you came in off of two very tough losses. How much of your preparation for this game was looking at Memphis and its personnel and tactics, and how much was sort of massaging and repairing the psyche and confidence of your team?
Well, it's kind of goofy because we actually played Memphis in the preseason, so we had a little bit of an idea of how they played, in preseason we were quite impressed with them. And then, with the big boy up top, he's just had an unbelievable year. So, making sure that we're taking care of him. He's, leading the NCAA in goals, Sheridan, and I thought that the guys did a great job on him. Unfortunately, he was on the end of one and knocked it down for the first goal. But in general, our guys did a great job with him, and then played pretty well all over the park.
You got your two goals tonight from Juan Castillo and Artur Ibo, who were your top two scorers last year. How important was it to you to get them on the score sheet going into your conference tournament next week?
I just think it was important for us to score goals. We're a group that generally puts numbers up, and when you go through the last few games and you haven't, you're waiting for it to click in. We've suffered a lot of injuries this year, and our guys are coming back, and we know that when we have everybody there, things tend to go our way, and we have a good product that we put out there, and we feel like we can compete with anybody. But we haven't been firing on all cylinders, and tonight, with everybody back, it's nice to see them clicking.
The goal scorers usually get most of the attention, and often with good reason. Jaime Ibarra had several good saves tonight, none bigger than the one with 6 minutes left where he got up and tipped that shot over the bar from virtually point-blank range. Talk a little about his performance tonight and his progress as he's taken over the starting role this year.
Well, the thing about him is that he's steady. He makes as we look for our goalkeepers, he makes all the saves that he's supposed to make, and then he makes a few that he's not supposed to make. And tonight, he was called on to do that. But you can expect that from him. I think that he was a little disappointed in his performance against Kentucky, as well as the team and the defense, and they took it personally, and they came back, and you saw the byproduct of it tonight.
All right, you come into this game coming off of two tough losses, but you get a win on senior day, last game of the regular season overall, and then also, as you said, really tough out-of-conference schedule at the beginning of the year. You've had some injuries. Where's the confidence of your team going into the conference tournament?
I think that the main thing is just getting everybody, all the pieces to the puzzle, on the table, and then we feel pretty good about ourselves. When we got guys going in the right direction, we feel like we can play good soccer. We can move the ball well. We can find the back of the net. We got a good, we got a good group in the back. We feel like we're, a team that can cause some problems. But we have had our difficulties as of late. But it's a game of soccer, and you want to get on a roll, and this is the time to do it. So we were really happy about it.